Hey guys, I thought I'll just show you my latest strategy. It's quite simple. I think I've showed it in a previous video, and it just comes down um, to levels and not having a biased, for a bearish biased or a bullish biased. So you saw I had this. Okay, we're on the 4-hour chart of Bitcoin, and you can see that pivot that I'm using there is the 19th of June last year. And then there's in this area, let me just switch that off. You can see that was a low, and then it went up, and then there was a low again. So this is not so obvious, so I always go playing around looking for pivots. So that could be a pivot, and there, so you need 3 pivots. There's probably a more obvious one there and there, so maybe that could have been a week. Then I'm always, if it's just one week down, I'm not always sure if I can use that. So maybe that there, and there's the obvious pivot. But anyway, I chose this one and I play around. So I put the pitchfork on there. So, and then the pitchfork, let me just show you which one I've got here, the original one, and then I'll put the shift pitchfork and the modified and the inside. I'll play around till I find something where the lines are respected. So you can obviously see there, okay, that was before the last pivot was hit. Sometimes you have to go down to a lower time frame to actually see the respect, but there you can see there was just a deviation, and then it came down. There was a bit of a reaction there, didn't quite get down there. Look at that reaction there. There was also reaction there. There's obvious reaction there. It's always quite interesting to really go down into the lower time frames, but that was serious. There was good reaction there, and then okay, so that just gives me an indication of it is a good pitchfork and the lines are respected or not. And you'll see then our next line possible support is this 0.25 line. But what I then do is I put a Fibonacci channel inside there. So the channel goes from there, and then I just find, you can see I use that. So you got to like play with it and adjust it to try and get it as accurate as possible. And then the bottom line there, and then I'll switch off the channel, the pitchfork, and then I'll just start looking at those lines. And now you can really go down to the 1 hour and see how those. I mean, there was just really good respect there. I just had to feel that call. Obviously, you can see on the 1 hour the huge respect that these lines have. It's just a bit slow now with the video running. Wait for it, yeah. You can just see that it really touches well there, and there and there and there. Oh, I love it when it gets that accurate. So there's always deviation, so nothing's ever perfect, but when you see those touches, I get so much confidence. So I've had this pitchfork and Fib channel on for quite a while, and I've been doing a few trades off of it, so I'll show you now. I'll show you that just now. So except for the Fib channel, I'm just going to put that off now, and then I'm going to put my horizontal levels on. And how important the horizontal levels are. So that top one, I'm just going to hide that because that's not relevant right now. And you can see there as well, I tried to see where was that was like the range high. These are actually the highs. You can see they're all aligned. So that was the actual line, that was a deviation, and that was a big deviation. Let's just switch that off. I'm going to put this one off at the bottom, but you'll see where I got these lines. You see we've got a high there, we've just broken into there, and now we're in this range here. So that's crucial to have these levels there, because once you've lost that, it went back up there, tested. So I'll be watching it today. You see it didn't even quite get back up there, so that means that's resistance now, not up there. This is a resistance we need to check. So if it breaks that, yeah, maybe that will be resistance, but this is the one here. Obviously losing this level here will be really bearish, and we'll probably head for the next level, which is the other high. As we went up, the initial high went down past there, it found a bit of support there and it wasn't strong enough, it went down. The second time it went up, look what happened there. Then that became support, and it pushed through, not strong enough, that was resistance, and then it went through there. These levels are crucial, and especially when you zoom out and we range bound. So let me just go back to the 4 hour. We're obviously just range bound and not trending. You can see here we're going nowhere. We're just within there. There's the high there and there's the low there. We're going nowhere. We're just playing around here. Then we're not looking for those, for the moon trades. We just got to play from that level to that level to there, and not go past and hope that we're going to make our big win on one trade. There's no big wins except for if we start. So there we were trending down, and if you caught it right there, then yeah, maybe you can ride it right down to the bottom. So I just want to switch on this trade. So you see, I'm sort of in a swing trade here. So I obviously got that. I saw it went up there. Let me just switch that off a bit. See, that was the high, so I saw it pushing through there and coming back, and then I realized, yes, that's I was just at the right in front of the screen at the right time, and I saw that's a sign of weakness. Might go up, but my invalidation was so small, or so close. There I got in. It pushed up again, and then it went down. So that's a swing trade, and that's like sort of a mini trend. It's trending down. That's been running for since the 29th, yeah, so that's 2 weeks already. And then yesterday I was looking at this, but I have to put this other fib channel on again, because that's why I didn't actually take this trade. I took other trades off of here, but I saw that, and I saw that line was there's deviations going through, and I said that's it. There's just not enough fuel to get through there. It's going to break down. So I put it on there. Let's just go the 1 hour where I saw it last night at 5 o'clock, and 1, 2, 3 hours went up again, touched there. Yes, that's so perfect. And then it went down, and then it really dropped quite hard. 10 o'clock last night. I actually saw this starting to happen, and I didn't quite know why. There was quite a reaction on the dollar as well. Yeah, you see there at 8 that was the first reaction at 8 o'clock, the dollar, and then Bitcoin a little later. So I actually saw this. I didn't see Bitcoin, and I couldn't quite figure out what was happening there. Okay, switch that off again, and the fib channel. Let's just get back to those horizontal levels. So yeah, that one, you can see it was that low there. It went down, it touched there, bounced again, touched, and then it went down, and then that became resistance. So there's a level, an important level. So you could have taken a few trades off of there. How does that line up? I know that was quite far away. So there were some good trades there. You got that one from there right down to here, a decent trade. Just sometimes there's just too many. That one I can leave on. That one we can put off. And another important level that those other levels are just obvious that I've got there, and there's just like a little range there. Thought if it gets above that, and that's in confluence with the 200 week moving average. So I don't want to have all these lines on, but sometimes I just switch the moving average. I've got it set on 200, and then I'll just go to the week or the day. So you'll see I've got both in here. I just put it in as a short little array, horizontal array. So you see there's the 200 daily moving average and the weekly, and that corresponds with quite a important horizontal level. And you can see why I think this, and that also in confluence with that setup last night, why I took that, or I was prepared to take that trade last night. I actually took two trades on altcoins when I saw that. I saw the probabilities that there's a breakdown, and that's why I took the risk on the altcoins, because I am already in quite a decent Bitcoin trade. I actually took a Ethereum trade. Let me just switch over to Ethereum. Yeah, I took that. You see, and that even there was such a good how do you say the market was just going sideways. I can't get to the word now. And then I just knew it couldn't get over that July 22 high. I got that from another trader, SZ trader. Put that in there, and I saw it doesn't want to go over there, so I took that trade on Ethereum, and that's looking quite bearish there as well. And that's about it. So I'm really watching that 200 week. That's a strong level. So if we can't get above there, I think we're really going to go quite a bit lower. And then this 200 daily moving average, I'll also keep an eye on that. That's not such a strong level on the parallel channel, Fibonacci channel, sorry, but there might be some confluence there, and there might be a reaction there. Right, just thought I didn't have a lot of time to trade the indices. I'll always keep watching I trade the gold, and the Nasdaq and the DAX, but you need spend a lot of screen time and concentration. So when I can't do that, then I try and go for the day trades or the swing trades on just this simple strategy that I've learned from SZ Trader. That's it. Just